Warning: the following content may be considered disturbing or unsettling to certain viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. This video is meant for informative purposes only. Hundreds of thousands of people are reported missing every year. This is just one of them.
Kristal Ann Reisinger was born November 18th, 1987. At the making of this video, she'd be 33 years old and has been missing for 5 years and 5 months. Kristal was originally from Arizona, but actually moved to Colorado to live with her aunt. Kristal had a very difficult childhood, and the move with her aunt was supposed to be a fresh start. However, shortly after arriving in Colorado, the relationship with her aunt also became strained, and at the age of 15 years old, Kristal Reisinger became a ward of the state. During this time, Kristal actually started dating a boy and moved in with his family. Rodney and Debbie Irvin welcomed Kristal into their family. She spent many years with Rodney and Debbie before she attended Western State College in Gunnison. While there, she actually met a new friend named Michael, and it seemed as if Kristal finally had found the stability in her life that she needed. When it was summertime, she lived with Michael and his family and with the Irvins. So she kind of split up her time between Michael's family and the Irvins. Fast forward to 2015, and Kristal moved from the Denver area to Gunnison permanently, and she started teaching a few classes in psychology and sociology. She moved to make some changes in her life, including a sober lifestyle. Gunnison is a small town, and according to a 2020 census, it showed the population of 141 people. Later, in the spring, she moved to Crestone, and while there, she worked at Crestone Brewing Company. She also eventually gave birth to her daughter, and Rodney and Debbie Irvin acted as surrogate grandparents to her child. Kristal was known as a spiritual person and was interested in Buddhism, Hinduism, and Native American religion. She also practiced tarotology and made claims that she was a clairvoyant and was also a medium. July 13th, 2016, when Kristal was 29 years old, she was reported missing to the Saguache County Sheriff's Department by her landlord, Era McDonald. Era McDonald noticed that it had been quite some time since there was any activity from Kristal's apartment. Investigators went inside Kristal's apartment and found her cell phone, as well as medication that Kristal needed. Now, remember the other videos that we spoke about people that have medication that they need to take, they would not leave without it. So that right there is kind of proving to be suspicious right off the bat. According to the research that I had done, Kristal really loved her daughter, and it doesn't seem like Kristal would have just up and left her daughter. There have been a few residents that mentioned Kristal being at a full moon drum circle get-together on the night of July 18th. Era McDonald and a few other residents in the town have made claims that the last person to have called Kristal was a local to the area who had a history of drugging and assaulting his victims. Unfortunately, it has been almost 6 years since Kristal Ann Reisinger has been missing, and the authorities on her case are still no closer to solving her disappearance or bringing her home. The authorities and her family are still trying to piece together the events leading up to Kristal's disappearance. However, they do believe that foul play was involved. There is a $20,000 reward for any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the people or person responsible for Kristal Ann Reisinger's disappearance. Kristal has blonde hair, blue eyes, and at the time of her disappearance, I believe her hair was in the dreadlock style. She also has a nose piercing and a piercing between her eyes. If you have any information regarding the disappearance of Kristal Ann Reisinger, please reach out to your local law enforcement agency, the FBI, or the Saguache County Police Department at 719-655-2525. Now, I would love to know what you guys think about what happened to Kristal and the events surrounding her disappearance, but I do ask that you remain respectful. If you're a praying person, please pray for Kristal and her family, especially her daughter. I can only imagine what they are thinking and how they are feeling as each day goes on that Kristal's not home. No matter what you think, please be respectful in the comments below. And please remember that we are all somebody's someone. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.